Hey guys, Bird Yu-Gi-Oh here. So I wanted to do my Spiral deck for you today. It's an underrated deck still. I mean, obviously it's missing its best card as far as combos go in Master Plan, but it still can do some really cool stuff going first. And I'll actually show you a combo at the end, just a simple 3-card combo. Ends on a pretty cool board. And then we all know what Spyrals can do going second. You got Spiral Super Agent, which is really good, and Spiral Tough, which are just inherently good at going second. And then in the extra deck, of course, playing some of the Nightmares, which, again, are just really good in a deck like this with double Helix, just going second and breaking boards. So enough chit-chat, and let's get right into the deck profile. Starting off with Super Agent. Definitely play 3 of him. He's your best card as far as opening with. Going first, second, it doesn't matter. You always want this. Basically, you just declare a card type, monster, trap, or spell, and reveal the top card of your opponent's deck. And if it matches what you said, you can special summon him, and then you can target a spell and trap your opponent controls and destroy it. So just really, really good effects right there. And he's level 4. Doesn't hurt as well. And then we play 3 tough. This version, I wouldn't call it a going second version. I will probably do one of those because with Dark Ruler No More, getting a common reprint in the upcoming structure deck, that's a card that I just pretty much see in this deck, in like at least a going second exclusive version. But yeah, Spiral Tough is another really good one. It's good in combination with Super Agent because you can normal summon this. And then you can declare a card type, monster, spell, or trap, and then target a card your opponent controls. And then if it matches, you can destroy the targeted card. So they do have to control something. So that's why it's really good going second. And you get to pop a card, and you also get information. So obviously, if you don't pop the card, the least you're going to get is information on that top card, so that you can then just special summon Super Agent for free. And basically the goal, especially going first, or I guess going first or second, is getting 2 Spyrals on board so you can go into double Helix. So they just make it easier, and then a very good card. Again, one of our better normal summons, especially if you do open up Super Agent, because Spiral Gear Drone, when it's normal or special summoned, you look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck and order them any way you like it. So in that case, you know what the top card is. And yeah, it's just a really, really good card. Also, you can banish this card and 1 Spiral, and then you can target a Super Agent in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So it's a way of getting, a Super Agent back to your hand. And then in this version, playing 3 Sleeper without Master Plan. You really want to open this card, or at least, have a better chance of opening it. So playing it at 3 this is almost your win condition. It's just an amazing card. So you got to special summon it by just banishing 3 Spiral cards. And then you can target 1 Spiral card you control and up to 2 cards your opponent controls and destroy them. So that, along with Spiral Gear Last Resort, this makes it so that Spiral Sleeper can target himself to destroy him, and then 2 cards your opponent controls, but then Last Resort will protect it. Because while this card is equipped to a Spiral monster, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, and your opponent cannot target it with card effects. And then so Last Resort, obviously the best is to equip it to a Sleeper, but obviously equipping it to anything, even like a Tough, is really good as well. And then the best Spiral card, other than Master Plan, which we can't play, is Spiral Quick Fix. If he's normal or special summoned, you can add a Spiral Gear card from your deck to your hand. So we've got a few targets for that. And then if this is in your graveyard and you control a Super Agent, you can just discard a card and special summon it again for free. And then again, you get that search off of a Spiral Gear. Really, really good card. And then, so Spiral Sleeper is one of our kind of win conditions. Another decent one is Union Carrier, to then make your Dragon Buster, to then just lock your opponent out of special summoning from the extra deck. Kind of nice. And then our going second cards, Frame Gear Gamma is just absolutely amazing, and Driver. Obviously, it doesn't happen too often, but if you open Resort and they try to ash it, you can always use your Gamma as long as you have no other monsters, and that's just really, really good. And then last card we're playing, as far as monsters go, is just another going second card, Pankratops. I really like it because it just gets monsters on board, and especially when you're going second, that just is really important to just have extenders to go into your nightmares and whatnot, and Pankratops is just a really nice one for that. So that is our monsters that we're playing. Our spells, you saw it already. Spyral Resort, probably the best card in the deck. Your opponent cannot target other Spyral cards you control with card effects, and then you can just add a Spyral monster from your deck to your hand once per turn, and then during your end phase, you shuffle one monster from your graveyard into the deck, or destroy this card. So it just does everything you need. It searches you and it protects your Spyral cards. And then our first of the Spyral Gears, Spyral Gear Big Red. I played at 3. It's obviously searchable, but you just really want to see this card. You want it in your hand. This is your way of getting extenders on the board. You just target a Spyral in your graveyard and special summon it, and equip it with this, and it can't be destroyed by battle. And then we have a Spyral Mission Assault. This card you want in the grave, so we have a few ways of doing that. Either by discarding or sending it to the grave with Foolish Burial Goods. But basically you just banish this from your graveyard and special summon a Spyral monster from your hand. And then a really good going second card we're playing in this is Super Polymerization. So this is maybe a substitute for Dark Ruler No More, but I do like this one a lot because it gets you a monster on board, and obviously gets rid of hopefully a couple monsters your opponent controls, but it's really good. Really, really good card. And then we play 2 Foolish Burial Goods. You either are going to send Spyral Mission Assault or your Spyral Mission Rescue, or basically your targets for Foolish Burial Goods. And then our one-ofs, super, super powerful. Terraforming to search our resort. Mind Control, just another really good going second card. Monster Reborn, again, just special summon for free from the grave. Called by the Grave, help our combos go through. 1 for 1 to special summon that quick fix without even using a normal summon. Really, really good. Foolish Burial, if you can't get to your quick fix, but you have like a super agent on board, sometimes you'll want to just get that quick fix to the grave so you can at least get it on the board one time. Reinforcing the Army to search your Tough or your super agent. Upstart Goblin, about the only draw power we can have in this deck. There's a few other options like Metal Foes Fusion you can use with Foolish Burial Goods, but I opted to go for more going second cards. And then the Spyral Mission Rescue. Again, another card you want just in the grave, but you can just banish this from the graveyard and special summon a Spyral from your graveyard, Spyral monster. So really good. We would play it at 2 or 3 if we still had Master Plan, but we don't, so we just play it at 1. Yeah, that's the main deck. Extra deck. 2 Double Helix. Obviously the key to the deck is getting a Double Helix first, because you again are just going to be able to declare a card type, and if you monster, spell, or trap, if you get it right, you can either add a Spyral to your hand or special summon it, and you're almost always going to special summon it, and this card is really good. It also becomes super agent on board, so that comes up for a quick fix to be able to special summon him from grave. Play 1 Linkuriboh, pretty much to summon out that quick fix and then link it away get it to the grave with Linkuriboh, so then you can special summon it back, just easier. And then Union Carrier for our Dragon Buster, really, really good. Barricade Board Blocker. You can equip your Dragon Buster to this, which is kind of nice, and then this is going to protect your spells, and then also you can discard. So it's another way of, if you open up Rescue, discarding it for Barricade Board Blocker. Kind of cool. IP Masquerena, it's one of our best going first plays, and then making this on your opponent's turn is really nice. And then of course the Nightmares, Cerberus, Phoenix, Unicorn with double Helix, having that downward pointing arrow. These you almost always get the draw effect off of them, and it's just really, really nice to be able to just blow up boards plus draw. The Nightmares are perfect in this deck. And then we can make rank 4s pretty easily with Tough and Super Agent. So playing Dugaris and Baguska are pretty much the two I usually play in a deck like this. And then since we have room, we can make our Omega. If you happen to have your Gamma and then a Resort, you can negate something that your opponent's doing. Like the Ash Blossom on your Resort, special summon out your Gamma and Driver, and then make a free Omega, rip another card from their hand. It's really good. And then our super polymerization targets are Starving Venom Fusion Dragon and Predaplant, Dragostapelia. You can play whatever you want. Those are just the two I found I use more often. So yeah, as promised, let's do a simple 3-card combo. They're all 3-ofs, so they're specific but not too specific. We're just opening Drone and Super Agent, and then if you can, have the Sleeper. These 2 cards are your best chance of a really good opening. So you normal summon the Drone. Let me back up a little bit. Okay, so you normal the Drone, and then you organize the top of the deck so you know what the top card is. And actually, let me make it so we have the 5 cards, because we'll need to discard one. So you know the top card, then you special summon the Super Agent, and then you link these 2 into your double Helix. You'll know the top card again because of Drone, so use double Helix to then special summon Quick Fix. Quick Fix will search us Spiral Gear Big Red. And then here, what do I want to do? Let's link away the Quick Fix for Linkuriboh. And then you can use Quick Fix's effect, discarding to special summon. You have that option, or you can use the Big Red to special summon, but we actually need to do it this way for this combo. So we need the Quick Fix in the grave. You can special summon it back by discarding, and then use its effect again to search our Last Resort, and then use the Big Red to summon back Super Agent or whatever. That's equipped to him. And then now we're going to take these 2 and go into our Union Carrier. And then we'll take these 2, and Quick Fix is banished, and go into IP Masquerena. And now what's really cool from here, you're able to special summon Sleeper by banishing just 3 Spyral cards. And then you'll equip him with the Last Resort, and then use Union Carrier to equip IP Masquerena with our Dragon Buster. So again, and this card's in hand, so on your opponent's turn, you'll be able to pop 2 cards for free, basically. They can't special summon from the extra deck while this is equipped, and then you can always take IP Masquerena and Union Carrier and go into the incredible Mech Knight Crusadia Abramax, or take those 2 and go into a Unicorn, discard, and you'll be able to get rid of another card. So you potentially get rid of 3 cards super easily, and it's going to be real hard for your opponent to get through this sleeper equipped with the Last Resort. So that's just a real simple opening. That's kind of a fairly easy combo to get to too, because all of your cards that you need for it, you play 3 of. And then like going second, guys, like if you open like a Super Poly and a Super Agent, and like a Spyral Tough, you can do some crazy board breaking plays, you know, along with like the Nightmares again. Really cool deck. Try it out. Hope you guys liked it, and we'll catch you on the next one.